Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. Oh, y'all, this whole situation has turned. For some people, they're gonna say for the worse. For some people, they're gonna say for the better. You read the title, you saw the thumbnail. Eric and Patrick's ass is about to go to jail. Yeah, allegedly, maybe. Well, West Virginia has opened up an investigation indicating that the Whittakers were a part of a fraud situation, a scam, a scheme. And the people who have donated money to Eric and Patrick, I guess somebody alerted the state police and the fraud division, and they took it serious. They took it serious, and now they are investigating. And so, remember, Eric had showed us his notebook with all the, like, he gave Patrick $20. He got the Airbnb. He gave Betty $40 for groceries. Like, he had like a little running little chart thing going on, keeping up with what was being spent. But he didn't show us how much he was taking in. And that's what the investigators want to know. How much were you taking in? Did you have a contract with these people? Can Betty really even sign a legal contract? We know Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray can't sign a contract because of their mental disabilities, or understand. Let me clear that they can't understand a contract. So it would have had to come from Betty or Larry. And so what was the agreement? Was, from what we know, Eric said the agreement was 1/3. He would get 1/3. Let's say their YouTube check was $20K. He would get 1/3. Patrick would get 1/3, and the Whittakers will get 1/3. And so the investigators are most likely going to want to see if that happened. You know, how did you pay them? Through Cash App? Did you give them a credit card, Venmo? Like, how did you give Betty the money? So now they got, see what I'm saying when stepping over your boundaries? YouTubers, just make your content and walk away. Like, make your content and haul ass. That's it. When you get involved with donations and this, that, and the third, I've seen this go left so many times. Stay in your lane. Do your content, walk away. Oh no, these two wanted to be like best friends and the savior, and that's why there are programs set up for all of this. Now, I know Eric has said he wanted to put the money in an account and do this, that, and the third. You overstep your boundaries. You put yourself in a position where now you got to go in front of the state police and investigators and detectives and explain what happened. Meanwhile, you really just a YouTuber. Come on. And you know Betty gonna throw you under the bus. Eric ain't never give me no money. Eric ain't never give me no money. She already done said that shit. And then Patrick, he gonna throw Eric under the bus too. Eric, you going to jail. Because they gonna be in cahoots together because they family, they friends, You're an outsider, Eric. They're gonna all throw you under the bus. Eric took the money. Eric got the money. Where the money? Y'all had all these different Whittaker channels, all this stuff going on. Now you're going to have to explain how much you was making off of all them channels. Did Betty them get any other money? And like I said, Betty going to say you never gave her a nickel. She did the same shit to Mark of Soft White Underbelly. She was acting like Mark never gave her a nickel. And Mark was like, Betty, I literally just sent you $14,000. I just gave you $4,000. I sent you $1,000. Oh. You know what, Betty? I know that money was looking real good, and I mean, damn it, I don't see what y'all spent it on, though. I know you got a new roof, but outside of that, what did that? Oh, yeah, BJ took it all. So, first of all, I think another thing that need to happen, state investigators, you need to investigate BJ too. BJ is the one that benefited, allegedly, and them other people that I put on my last video, whole family scamming. You need to investigate them as if you want to track the money. Once the money left Eric's hands, or Patrick, or Mark from Soft White Underbelly, they can't control it once it left their hands. So I think, in conclusion, y'all, I'm going to show you the article. There are a couple of articles out. And hell, if y'all live in West Virginia, could y'all record if the local news makes a story out of this, which they probably will, maybe will. Could somebody please record it for me and send me the recording from the local news once they go and they do a little short clip of it on the local news tonight, because they might do that because it's a big story. Everybody knows the Whittakers. People love them. They wanted to look out for them. People wanted to see them win, be in a new clean environment, a nice house, running water. I mean, this is the things that many people from all over the world were watching them for years and wanting to see them do better. But every time cameras went out there, they were still living in the same poverty situation. Now, let me tell you something. You can be as poor as a church mouse, but you don't have to be dirty. You don't have to be a hoarder. You don't have to allow somebody in your home to sit in their own shit. That's a whole nother disorder. That ain't got nothing to do with poor. That has a lot to do with mental capability and mental disability. Hello. So anyway, that house could have been cleaned. That house could have been clean. It could have been a whole nother situation. As a mental health provider myself, I've gone in mansions, I've gone in projects, I've gone in houses out in the country, and they didn't have anything, but it was not filthy, it wasn't dirty, it wasn't like that. So there was a lot of issues in that house, a lot of issues. And so now Eric and Patrick, now y'all got to sit up and talk to the state police. This is ridiculous. Oh, well, Eric, bring your notebook with you and show them, how much money you had, how much money you spent, and all of the things. Stay tuned for the article, y'all.